Ladies, I'm here on the show. We're just talking about some NFL news, ladies and gentlemen. Episode number 15. Haven't done in a few days. I'm going to do wrestling news in a little bit. Possibly maybe when I wake up, or maybe find some after this and write it down and go over it. But I'm going to talk about some NFL news, episode 15, so let's get right into it. So first thing I want to talk about is multiple teams are monitoring free agent wide receiver Will Fuller, per Aaron Wilson. So I wonder who's going to go after him. So basically the Packers and the Browns. I think the Packers would be a good fit here, maybe even the Broncos. I assume the Packers are one of those teams. Like, I think maybe he goes to the Browns, possibly. Like Packers, the Giants are some possibilities. Packers, the Giants, like the Browns. Maybe the Broncos after Tim Patrick got injured. One of the running backs got injured as well. They both tore their ACL, I believe. So this would be a good pickup. Whatever team gets Will Fuller, he's still a serviceable receiver. So we'll see what team gets him. The Bears, they are having trade talks centered around 2021 second round offensive tackle Tevin Jenkins, per Ian Rappaport. So they drafted him in the second round last year. Bears moment. If he's doing this for not starting on the Bears, like it's basically context. He doesn't want to play because he's not a guaranteed starter. But like if he thinks he's not if he's done this for not starting on the Bears, where else does he think he's gonna start? Like Pendejo. But think some Steelers fans want Tevin Jenkins over Najee Harris. Yeah. I had high hopes for him like coming out of the draft last year. That's just rough. What a baby. And they have the depth. And remember, the Dodgers didn't make any big moves in this deadline because they have big moves coming. So we'll see where he goes if he does get traded eventually. We'll see. Next thing I'll talk about is Steelers quarterback Mitch Trubisky has basically been told that the starting quarterback job is his to lose, per Peter King. So pretty much Mitch Trubisky's going to be the starter most likely, and it's his job to lose, which is not a shock. They don't want Mason Rudolph as a starter. They don't want him. They don't want the rookie starting right away. They don't want Mason Rudolph out there because he's trash. And Mr. Trubisky's a serviceable quarterback, so whatever. It's a decent move, I guess. Broncos wide receiver Tim Patrick tore his ACL in practice today, per Ian Rappaport. Yeah, some pretty sad news here. Not sad, but like unfortunate news. That Tim Patrick, he tore his ACL in practice today. The Broncos receiver. It's very unfortunate. Like I hope he's okay. And life is not as fun. Life not as like it's not. Life not fun as like if you're a Broncos fan. Broncos with an up and down off season. So Broncos wide receivers just had the worst luck in the NFL. Like Tim Patrick's underrated. They just had so much. They have the worst luck. Like for real. The Cardinals, they signed left tackle DJ Humphries to a 3-year contract extension. So they've signed their left tackle DJ Humphries for the next few years. Super underrated. It's a big dub for the Cardinals, in my opinion. But I mean, I don't know if it's a massive dub. I mean, it's $21 million a year. I'm not sure it's a massive dub, but it's a little bit of a dub. The last thing I'll talk about is a big story here. The NFL is stripping the Dolphins of their 2023 first-round draft pick and a 2024 third-round pick for tampering. Owner Stephen Ross has also been fined $1.5 million. And is suspended until October 17, the NFL announced. What else? The NFL found that the Dolphins had impermissible communications with Tom Brady while he was with the Patriots during the 2019-2020 season, and again while he was with the Bucks in 2021. And quote. just insane, ladies and gentlemen. An insane story that came out today. I'm glad they're finally doing a strict punishment for tampering. This is the only way to get stopped. You gotta strip draft picks. You gotta suspend the owner. And, like, what about Brady, though? Like, the communications, like, went both ways. And, and Roger Goodell made this decision, by the way. I think the Chiefs had that pick, I believe. I'm not sure. So I think there's only 31 picks in the first round in the 2023 NFL Draft. So yeah, as a like if you're a Dolphins fan, you wish Woods would have been forced to sell the franchise because like he's not a good owner. The Dolphins like need a new owner. And but who knows? They need to do something about Dan Snyder now. They tanked and still picked a bust. Like, but Dan Snyder still has a team, by the way. And he got more of a penalty than like Brittany Griner. So yeah, but Dan Snyder still has a team, sadly, but oh well. But yeah, he's a terrible owner. Dolphins suck, just such a bad franchise. I don't understand why would anyone tamper a third round pick? How do they tamper picks? Like, I really don't know. Whatever. He should be banned for life, if you ask me. The contract, by the way, with DJ Humphries was a 3-year extension worth $66.8 million. I think $21 million per year, which is a lot of money though, but maybe it'll work out. More news. The Ravens, they agreed to terms from Michigan rookie outside linebacker David Ojabo, pick number 45. He signed to end this holdout because of that like injury he suffered. I believe it was like in the off season. More news. Saints rookie safety Smoke Monday suffers what to believe a significant knee injury. Today, sources say Monday, undrafted free agent from Auburn has drawn praise from teammate Tyrann Mathieu for his study ability and study habits. So we're getting a lot of significant knee injuries from the last few days. It's a real day of it's like being a carnage in training camp. You've got now Tim Patrick, Smoke Monday. So yeah, more news. Chris Herndon, he's expected to sign with the Saints. Source said he's a former Jet star that played with the Vikings, so free agent tie-in's going to the Saints. More news. Tight end Irv Smith, he suffered a thumb injury yesterday and had surgery today. Coach Kevin O'Connell told reporters, but he's not been ruled out for the opener. More news. Running back Demaria Crockett went down with a apparent knee injury and is having an MRI. There's fear, sources say. So, yeah, I think he tore his ACL, I believe. So, Tim Patrick's out for the season. I believe Crockett's now out for the season as well. More news. Miami Dolphins, they released a statement today from Stephen Ross. Brian Flores also had a statement. I'm going to read Brian Flores' statement first. He says, I am thankful that the NFL's investigation found my factual allegations against Stephen Ross are true. At the same time, I am disappointed to learn that the investigator minimized Mr. Ross's offers and pressure to tank games, especially when I wrote and submitted the letter at the time.
assume these photo shoots are easy. Just like they assume they can't afford great insurance.
The Dolphins executives documented my serious concerns regarding this subject at the time, while the investigator has in her possession. While the investigator found that the Dolphins had engaged in permissible tampering of unprecedented scope and severity, Mr. Ross will avoid any meaningful consequence. There is nothing more important when it comes to the game of football itself. When the integrity of the game is called into question, fans suffer and football suffers. One of two. So here's the second statement. There's a statement from Douglas H. Wigdor, the founding partner. He said, "We have always been very confident that Coach Flores will ultimately be sustained when it comes to his legal claims and allegations. Today marks the first step in that process, as the NFL's independent investigator, Mary Jo White, has confirmed the truth of Brian's allegations of tampering. While we vehemently disagree with the conclusions regarding the tanking allegations, we note that the investigator confirmed the accuracy of the factual allegations made by Mr. Flores. We are certainly disheartened by the investigator and apparently the commissioner excused highly inappropriate comments that go to the heart of the game's integrity regarding tanking as being in jest, especially when there was a letter written by Coach Flores at the time demonstrating the gravity with these comments in which these comments were received by Coach Flores." So apparently it's true. They were tanking. So there's a statement from Flores and his attorney on the NFL's ruling on it. Then Stephen Ross had issued a statement as well. His statement from the Miami Dolphins Twitter, it says, "The independent investigation cleared our organization of any issues related to tanking and all of Brian Flores' other allegations. I have said this all along. These allegations were false, malicious, and defamatory, and the issue is now put to rest. With regards of tampering, I strongly disagree with the conclusions and the punishment. However, I will accept the outcome because the most important thing is that there be no distraction from our team, and we begin an exciting and winning season. I will not allow anything of that to get in the way." So that's a statement from Brian Flores and his attorneys, and this is a statement from the Miami Dolphins owner. The investigation did not dispute that Ross said something about offering money to take games. It says there were different recollections about wording, timing, and context. And that was an important detail of the investigation, as Tom Pelissero reported. More news. Jordan Poyer got hurt. It's an elbow injury. I think it's a sprained elbow. He'll be out for a few weeks. He also got injured in training camps. I know, there's been so many injuries in training camp. Smoke Monday, Tim Patrick, Crockett, now Jordan Poyer got hurt. More news. Bucks coach Todd Bowles, he said the offensive lineman Tristan Wirfs just cramped up during practice. He's okay. More news. The Arizona Cardinals, they activated wide receiver Marquise Hollywood Brown from the NFI list or whatever the fuck it is, which he landed on after injuring his hamstring in private workouts. So now he's been activated. Lewis Hamilton, he's going to join the Broncos ownership group. So we can go to their statement on Twitter. More news. Jaguars coach Doug Peterson announced that quarterback Trevor Lawrence and running back Travis Etienne won't play in the Hall of Fame game on Thursday. Expect the Raiders, #Raiders, to be on the same page with several stars watching from the sidelines. More news. There's a statement on owners D and Jimmy Haslam on the Deshaun Watson ruling. More news. Rams coach Sean McVay told reporters that wide receiver Van Jefferson will, in fact, have knee surgery tomorrow. He's out for weeks and will be determined and
about that, with all due respect to
it's not determined if he'll play in week 1. Kyler Murray, he tested positive for COVID. He'll be out for at least 5 days. Also, Pete Carroll also tested for COVID. So it's kind of weird that Kyler Murray's, after that contract extension, all that drama, he's now tested positive for COVID, which is interesting. More news. Is there any more news? Now that's all the news, ladies and gentlemen. So I pretty much went over the news from the last like 2 days I've missed from covering all this MLB shit. So leave a like, comment, subscribe for more. Until next time, I thank you for watching.